Hello and welcome to a new GreenStuffWorld video. Today we're going to create metal weathering on this arc armor. Let's start by airbrushing a primer coat of rust red, which will be the key to the final finish. Now, we're going to try to imitate the different shades and textures of rust, applying them with a spon. The chosen colors are Black Stallion, Hellfire Red and Flaming Orange. We mix the paint on our wet palette and applying it all over the armor. This is an orc armor, so you can rust freely. As a tip, insist on the edges of the armor. This is where the rust tends to accumulate due to wear and tear. As you can see, we apply different colors of rust, from the oldest dark rust to orange, which is the most recent rust. Let it dry and apply a coat of our chipping medium with an airbrush. It is important to let it dry for a few hours before applying the next layer of color. We use OCHRE Desert for the overall color of the miniature. As it is a light color, the rust will stand out a lot, and that is exactly what we want. We use cyber yellow on the central parts of the armor plates and let it dry. Now it is time to let our chipping work. So we rub the armor with a stiff bristle brush moistened with water. As you can see, the oxidized edges will be highlighted all over the surface. Let's add some decals on the armor, using our set of fixer and softener, essential for the decals to be perfectly integrated. Reinforce the rust on the decals to give a realistic look. We're going to metallize some areas of the armor with ANTHRAX metal applied with a brush. We'll be adding details to the different parts of the armor. such as the axe handle with our foxhide brown. For the energy tubes, we'll use the color BLUEGREY DUSK, which will look a bit like rubber. The best way to give a rusty and sloppy look is to add a rusty orange filter all over the armor, which we'll do with our Dipping Ink Radiant Orange. Spread the orange filter well, avoiding any accumulation. The final orange appearance will be crucial for the overall Rusty Patina of the armor. Once the dipping inks are dry, they will be completely matte. To emphasize some contrast and shadows, we will give touches with our dipping ink Limelight, which will help to age the metal even more. And finally, we reinforce the axe handle area with burgundy to imitate used leather strips. Now it is time to add details to the armor with banana split to imitate the depth of the chipping and scratches on the metal. Applying thin lines on the edges of the scratches to imitate the paint not yet rusted. This effect really enhances the wear and adds a very realistic effect. Let's give depth to our orc's chest symbol by adding red truth in the center of the lettering. Use a fine brush for this. We add a soft outline applied with a dry brush to the axe handle using flaming orange. And finally, a few touches of blue rust with our liquid pigments. Turquoise is perfect for those color details. Now, we add our blood effect to give a special touch to the final finish. We use the sponge again to apply it. For burnt metal effects, our pigment powder is perfect. We apply some burnt umber by brush on the axe and the weapon of our protagonist. Now, we're going to make a simple base for the game. With one of our plastic bases and some piece of cork, you'll see how easy it is. We texture coat the whole base with black mud and let it dry. Then we apply a coat of matte black primer. Once the primer is dry, we apply white with a dry brush and a general wash with our Garnet purple and Morrow Purple ink. To highlight details, a soft dry brush with lilac purple over the entire surface gently. Then we reinforce the brick area with a new wash. With a little Valkyrie yellow applied to the base of the hanks, we can finish the painting phase. Now, we just add some bushes and your miniature is ready. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, like, and stay tuned for the next GreenStuffWorld video. See you soon!